Hello everybody and welcome back to another MoisTea gaming video where we're currently producing tanks for the British and French armed forces. It's currently World War I. We've had several engagements now with the Germans over in these areas, Battle of Mons, Le Cateau and Geiss. We have lost a few tanks, not to combat but for transporting around, or they can't really fix them. And the enemy have done the same. We haven't actually engaged. Well, we've engaged, but we've not actually hit each other. But some interesting developments are that the other company of tanks that we have built, Company B with the cannons, are now being deployed. These should smash the enemy tanks, which I'm much looking forward to with these large cannons on the side. That will be glorious. Research, we're going to try and improve the turret system. Go for the, wherever it's gone, Mail Mark II. This should incorporate a cannon and a machine gun. So we'll have to see. We're a little bit away from there. 8 days till the communication devices research is done. This will give us pigeon ports, radio, tank intercom, and bolt compass. Nice. For the fog of war. And then we've got the riveted folding suspension, which will take another 6,600 man-hours to complete, but this will give us great upgrades in terms of MG round storage and everything else, which is perfect. We need this desperately. Other projects that we want are the medium Hornet hull. This will give us better medium squirter tanks, and we also need for the running gear for that as well, so we'll have to go for the Hornet running gear at some point. Then we also desperately want improved cannonry and weaponry. This will improve the hard penetration power because we are struggling with the MGs and things. They're not going to go through the armor. We're struggling to hit them anyway. As long as we can start hitting them, that would be good. So things like the telescopic sight would be marvelous. Various other improvements. We might need to get a light side MG feed, just because this, wherever it's gone, Mail Mark II might require a light doodah in it, so we'll see. Contracts available. We are still building some Whippet tanks for the British Army. Oh, they've got some major factory improvements. Oh, that's not good for us, but it's okay. We are still producing the most tanks out of everybody. The only concept tank that we lost is for the Expeditionary Infantry Support tank. Ours were just too heavy, so we've lost that. But we may be able to gain the contract as long as we can get something which is better than that. So we shall see. We do have our hands full, however, already, because Company C, which is the Whippets, we are producing lots of them. Company D is the Expeditionary. We're not going to beat that, so that's fine. We also have the resupply of Company A, which is going to be a little bit difficult because of the price of the damn things are rather expensive, and we need to make a profit on it. But we've got a few days before we commit to that, so that's okay. Once we've built the Whippet tanks, then we will see what's going on. Oh, here we go. A battle has concluded, and they used the 15 Cannon Mark I tanks that we built. These should smash the enemy. So let's have a dabble. A very foresty map here. Company B is basically the same hull and everything as the Squirter Mark 1.1. So we have been having trouble with getting them to the battlefield, but then further trouble in repairing them. So I'll have to address that at some point. We do have the cannons on these though, so we should be able to smash the German tanks. These are the little ones that they have recently built. They're basically our medium squirter tanks, the Whippets. Hit it, go on. Oh, they missed. If we hit that, surely that is gone. That's just going to squirt some MG fire at us. Yeah, that's not going to really do anything to us. It missed anyway. Please hit it. I want them to get blown to bits. That will severely hurt the German army. Nice. Go on. Oh, he missed again. What? Quite infuriating. Do need a hit. Seems to be the problem at the moment. Hitting the target. When we do an upgrade of these, it's going to have to be the same hull and tracking gear, so we just need to improve these turrets, really. We could go for a... Oh, he missed again. We could go for an improved hull, but we'd have to modify a Mark 1, possibly with a periscope and things, because apparently they can't hit the enemy. Just need to hit them. Come on. Don't back out now. And that's it. That's the end of the battle. That is quite irritating. We do need to be able to hit the enemy. These are supposedly quite agile tanks though, so that will be a factor. Let's have a look. Deployment, yeah, we lost 2 and they haven't been repaired. Looking at the battle report, it would look like our hard accuracy was completely disastrous. So that is why we kept missing, and we are lacking ammunition storage, which again is disastrous. So that needs to be fixed. The unit suffered average casualties. Tank reputation has gained, has been increased somehow. Interesting. We do need to address this ammunition storage situation out quickly. We are on it as best as we can. Gonna have these new turrets on everything that we get sorted. And then the hull itself, we're gonna need... Oh, we've done a lot of that already. Really, it's more of a case of reliability, repairability as well. Can't seem to fix them once they get there, which is okay. We'll just get a resupply thing coming in, which we will happily make more of. Don't really see what else we can really do. Now these will increase the reliability and things, but the repairability is something else. See, that would be quite good actually. Cast iron tracks. What about some of these? Repairability. That's the problem. Repairability is hammering us on these. So I think once we've got that new turret done, that will help a lot. Big time. Then we can start looking at increased accuracy and things on these other bits. See what happens with that. So pressing on. Ooh. Iron Storm tank doctrine adopted. What is that? So this is the invaluable experience and observations provided by the tank crews has now been analysed and reshaped in the form of new tactics. From this point on, tanks are to be used in masses with female and male models, providing each other greater assistance. High Command believes that these new tactics will allow enough momentum to push through enemy lines. So they're going to stick different ones in at the same time, I think. Yeah, we'll see. See what happens with that. They might stick them both in the same battle. I don't know if that's the thing, in which case we can start expecting to, hopefully, if we can hit the enemy, to get some good tank murderage in. Ooh, some of our rubber arrived. Out of the 18,000 that we purchased, we have received 12,000, which is better than what I expected. Oh, another battle. Battle of something. Where's it gone? Battle of Einsin. I think that's how you say that. See if we can hit some of these tanks. I don't think we're going to be completely honest. Another murky battlefield in no man's land. We've lost some more due to dodgy deployment. It's getting a little bit irritating. It is to be expected, but they can't seem to fix them. Now, can we shoot the enemy? We just need to hit them. If we hit them, we're brilliant. We're good. We're definitely going to need that turret as soon as possible. Once we've unlocked it, I'm going to get it unlocked and researched, designed immediately. Come on. No. Shocking. We need accurate sights and things on this thing. I don't think they're going to hit us. And it's only an MG anyway, but if we get hit, we take damage to the tracks and things, because it won't go through the hull. They missed anyway, so that's not too bad. Come on, tank. Shoot them. Shoot them. Go on. Oh, absolute shocking. We definitely need this to change. Thing is, you can't actually know really what things are going to look like until battle starts, which is definitely an issue already. We're seeing on both the MG ones and the cannon models. Repairability is definitely an issue, and hitting the target is an issue, and ammunition is an issue, because we don't have enough of either of it. Still going. Not too sure what damage that will do to ours again, like I said, just maybe the tracks and things. It definitely won't go through the hull. Round 7, this is quite a long engagement. Are we actually going to hit them for a change? No, that is awful. That needs addressing immediately. They're going to ask for a resupply, or they already have, haven't they? Might be time to rush, just to see if we can improve upon the Squirter Heavy Mark 1.1 and the Cannon one. They're all going back home now. We need to fix that now. We need a new design. We need fresh turrets, even if it means that we can't have the new one on, because that is no good. So if we have a look here, again, us shooting, hard accuracy, problematic, and everything else. Ammunition, lacking ammunition. So they do have high cross-country speed and things, but not looking good. So we lost 2 tanks due to not getting there, and we can't fix them, so that's irritating. They did the same, but with 1. This needs fixing. In 2 days' time, that will be done, and then it'll be probably another 15 before we can grab that, which is definitely problematic. If we have a look at the hull, we could actually just see about designing a new thing. We can't use this one, because it doesn't have the same hull or the same tracks, so that is not acceptable to command. We don't want to make the exact same thing neither, so if we just have a look at the engineering, it's hard to say what we already have. The turret, or even if we go for the hull itself, we can have an escape hatch in. Let's just see if we can make a tweak and get some bits done before that new turret comes in. The running gear, it has to be the centipede one. So this is repairability. That goes down, but the reliability goes up. So we'll keep that off. Over here, we're looking at increased reliability, cross-country speed and agility for the sake of a lack of range. So that is very good. That is minus repairability, but it's even better at running around, but we'll leave that one off because we still want reliability. Studs, the transportability goes down. We don't really want that. See, that one, the repairability goes down. That is the problem at the moment. Repairability. This one will give us more mobility and things, but we're going to have to go for the increased track width, I think. And what is this? This is increased reliability and overall wriggling around, so we'll have that. This will be the new track. We'll go for something like that. We can't touch it yet, though, simply because we're still designing that other one, which we're not going to be able to use. Can't upgrade these at the moment. We just need that turret. We really do need that turret. Let's have a look at the Mark 1 shell. That's transportability. We might leave that off. If we leave that off, we might lose less as we're roaming them around. What else do we have here? We've got increased range, increased transport. Oh, that's a good one. Auto-vac system. We could have that. I've probably got these on it. Can't quite actually remember. What is this again? Stealth, hull top thickness, and hull top angle. That will improve our overall protection. We might as well stick it on for what it is. I don't think we're going to exceed the range. This is a good one. Crew aiming, crew awareness. That will be good. That's somewhere. Triplex glass. I'm not too sure where that will be in, but we'll be able to probably cover up in there for the sightings. Here we go. Periscope. Crew awareness. That might be useful for shooting the enemy. Ammunition storage. Yes. Going to have to be it. We might just do that once we've got it and see what happens. We don't have any technology available. What about in tech? In here? No. See, we've got nothing. Even a female Mark 1 here. We do have a few bits like pistol ports, shell ejectors, some doors. We do have quite a lot of this unlocked actually. But we still doesn't mean that we can actually hit them. So this is a good one. Crew aiming. Perforated hinged visors. Crew awareness is good. Just wait a few more days and see what we can come up with. Research has been completed. The communication devices. Excellent, excellent. Now we can actually go for these riveted doodahs. 21 days that will take. We'll have a dabble at that. We have some materials delivered. Oh, nice. We actually got most of that. We only lost around 44. Nice. Oh, hang on. Remainder of the total. 3 that has been lost due to... Now, how much did we get? This is a high carbon steel, which is this one. Oh, yeah, we did alright then, I think. It must have been alright. And here we go. Yeah, see, this was a bad one. So we gained 4,000. We got less than half. That is costly. So we're going to have to order some more of that in. Straight away. Could even attempt to grab a little bit more of this rubber. Just try and boost that slightly. Medium carbon steel, we could do with that a little bit more. We'll just try and grab 4,000 of it. It'll let me, there we go. Just to try and get these levels topped up. We've still got the iron which is on the way, so that's not too bad. Which has now just arrived, and that gets us pretty close. We lost around 1,000. Could have been better, but it is what it is. Oh, the design project has been completed. The Squirter Mark II. Let's have a look and put that on trials straight away. Oh, that is going to cost us some money though. We'll do it just for experimental case. I'm not going to build another one of these just until we have some more things available to us, I think. Main thing is to get that Mark II turret. I will have a dabble at this central cab though. I'll design one of these because I want to see if we can implement it into anything. These are new technologies to us. A radio, which will increase the aiming and everything else. Comfort goes down, but everything else goes through the roof. Debating which one to go for. This one will give us more awareness. Really, we want aiming. So aiming is going to have to be a big one. This gives us more aiming, so we'll go for that. Don't even know if we're going to be able to use this yet, but it is what it is. We can reinforce the rivets. This will reduce the repairability 1, but that's not too bad. And so on. We can have a look at some of these. Accuracy, yeah, we definitely want that on all of them. It'll take 4 days to do. I'm not too bothered about that. We'll just see what we can stick it on. We're smashing our way through these squirters. We'll get a few of them delivered in quickly. Let's do that now. Safety is 100%. Don't know how long that's going to last for, so we better make sure that that stays like that. More materials delivered. We have some more rubber. We lost a lot of it on that one, but we'll stay with it for now. Ooh. Oh, the central cab thing has been done. We can see what we can actually stick that on. Well, we are waiting for technology. I might just build another one of these for what it is. We'll have the escape hatch, which increases comfort and safety and things, so that's always good. Do we have one of these? I think so. It's better for in the battle, but transportability will reduce quite a margin. Overall, it'll be a much better in the battle. However, transportability is halved. Might even leave that off, simply because we do have the better treads and things. And we do need to have more repairability and things and just get into the battlefield itself. So we're going to leave that off. This is definitely a good one, an auto-vac system. This will reduce the range. It will increase the repairability of the hull, which has been an issue, and increase the transportability. So I think that will be worth it. I'm going to have these turrets on. That will increase accuracy, which is something that we have been struggling with. This reduces stealth, but I don't think this is a stealthy vehicle anyway. This just will overall increase the armor, giving it a better rating. The triplex glass, that will also improve the crew aiming, so we'll go for that. That's bulletproof glass in sections of the hull. The periscope, yes, we'll go for one of them as well. And ammunition stowage, we will do this. Don't think the last ones had these. I think we may have gone for the cruise storage, but we're not that bothered about that. We want the ammunition storage, that's for sure. This will improve the overall what is in there, which has been a major issue. We may have stuck them in, I'm not too sure. This should help at least. If they're going to want a few more tanks like this, we may as well keep building an improved version of it. And we're going to have a new turret as well at some point. 14 days until that is done, before we can make a design of it. More materials delivered. We've got about 50% of our stuff. Not great, but we're doing okay overall. Those first tanks have been delivered. Nice. We have 5 more which we can send, so we may as well. We'll be done in 5 days. The last 2, we can stick them on the faster one. Oh, this doesn't look good. The competition has decided to improve upon their research and things. That is not going to be good. It's going to become harder and harder. Production completed. Nice. Now we actually need to look at that other contract. Send these other little squirters off. There's only 2 of them. We'll send them off on the train. Then we'll have a nice paycheck. That will be Company C, then fully stocked. Now we've got this one, which is still available. Resupply Company A. Now, really, I do want to have to do it. Ooh! Look at that. The Squirter Mark II has huge boosts. Oh, but it's the Mark. Yeah, we can't use that one as good as it is. It's not the right running gear, and it is not the required hull. That was a waste of money and time. But it doesn't matter for now. We'll keep supplying them with Squirter Mark 1s. We need to be able to make profit from it, so we need that at least to go up to 12,000 if we're even going to think about making any money. But we don't have any competition with it, so really we can ramp that up. Let's see if we can go to 15. No, not quite. Maybe 14,000 per tank. That will do, and we'll bump it up to 23. We'll get some of these built. With no competition, so we might as well shove these down them. And the question is, can we build 23 of these before the 14th of the 12th? Squirter Mark 1s, what was it, 23? That will take a month to do. But regardless, it'll just be the back end of October, so we're fine. So we're going to accept that. And get that going straight away. Squirter Mark 1s for around, what was it, 14,000 per pop? Yeah, we'll do that and have 23 of them built. Easy money. Let's do it. They haven't accepted yet. So I just need to be wary. I'm actually going to wait before I commit all those resources and production. Oh, here's another company supply. What's this for? This may be... Oh, here we go. Oh, look at this. In anticipation of new challenges, the Tank Corps is raising a new regiment adapted for desert operations, Company D. It's seen as an armoured cavalry unit and as such is expected to be equipped with tanks that have superior reliability and repairability and is capable of dealing with enemy infantry. Okay. So this is the competitions one. What is this for? What concept? And there's another Company E sorting out as well. Let's have a look. I honestly think this is the expeditionary one that they're on about. And they are willing to accept our tank. Squirter Mark 2. So that is good news. We'll smash the enemy in terms of what it is. So I guess that wasn't a waste after all. They do want this in quite good time though. 24th of the 11th. Oh, they rejected. That's interesting. They're going to be... Ah, what? We've lost that contract. We can't give them another option. Oh, man. I got too greedy. We're going to have a go at this one then. We can probably provide these with 18. Even at 20,000 per pop with a huge profit margin, they're still wanting it. Even at 21, we'll go for 21,000. Like that, and they're still going to want this. And that gives us a huge profit margin. We could even push the date back slightly. We're happy with that. Let's make this offer. We'll have to produce 18 of these. Bit gutted that we've lost out to the competition on the other one. Somebody must have put a better offer in. And our Mark 1 project was done, actually. All the little Squirter Mark 2s was delivered, so we should get paid now. And there's been a new front, Africa front, emerged. Nice. The Germans are forming tanks for overseas as well. We've got 5 days before that new turret is done. What I am going to do is wait before we stick it onto the Mark 1 hull. Improving the tank significantly. They have accepted this, so that is very good. They're going to want those. Little squirters have been delivered, and we should be paid now, shouldn't we? Yes, we have. Oh, they've accepted the Squirter Mark 2s. Hang on a minute. What's been accepted now, then? Got another battle as well. I'm going to have to investigate this and see what is going on. This is to do with the cannon one against their little tanks as well. We need to be able to destroy some. If we can only just hit them, that will be a vast improvement. These new cannons should prove effective for that. We don't have them yet. Not on these, anyway. So again, we've lost a few for the deployment. Seems to be a common occurrence. Just need to be able to hit them. That is the main thing. If I can get the Mark 1 hull, the new one that we've just done, with the new turret, that'll be fabulous. Hopefully we can then hit them, because it's probably going to miss. Just like that. Quite infuriating, because we haven't hit the enemy yet, but they haven't hit us. So it can't just be us that are making fatal mistakes. We've just... No, missed again. We just need to be able to hit them. Battle of Aras, this, apparently. Come on, shoot them. Just want to see it explode into a massive plume of smoke and fire. Come on. Don't you hit me. Thankfully that didn't happen. Come on. Shoot it. No, this is outrageous. Really is. Can't hit them. You have to be able to hit them. They're still going at it. I wonder if the range is a thing as they get closer and closer. They are very much within range of each other. It does affect the accuracy. And now they're pulling back, so that's the end of that. So again, looking at this, hard accuracy and ammunition was a problem that needs to be addressed. Let's have a quick look at these contracts again. So the French are using the little square to mark ones, lots of them. That has been delivered and done and dusted. British, we are giving them lots of tanks. Company D, what is that? Oh, that's the expeditionary one, I think. Company E is a different one. They want 18 of these. Right, okay, well, we'll just carry on with that. Not too sure what went on. There was a bit of confusion with the contracts, from my point of view. I'm glad I didn't start building any. But we want 18 of these. We better start production of that now. There we go. That'll take a month. When was the contract date for that? That's the question. 32 days. So we're talking 5th of November. I think that's good. Go for it. Oh, we got loads of time anyway. We'll have about 20 days remaining. But that is good. I'm going to leave this video here. Stay tuned to look for more. We'll see if we can murder some of these German tanks. We do have a Discord if you want to join it. It's free. There's a link in the description. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.